after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. For Kenner here, it's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Smith throwing again. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
8-yard pickup.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Smith. The throw taken in by Sims. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And it's 3rd down.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Throwing again is Smith. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Out of the gun, Smith. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Everson Griffin able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
4th down.
Fake it. He wants to throw it here. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. Touchdown, Washington.
To
Jeremy Sprinkle, 31 yards. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Peterson on the carry.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the second quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Lions nothing.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, and it's 3rd down. Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 40. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Stafford on first down. Flush to his right. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
He'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
And 8 at the 9-yard line.
from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Strong coverage by Washington, and now fourth down. So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsors saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just weren't able to do so.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line. Come on, boy!
Come on! Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now a first down throw, it's Smith. He'll layer this one out deep for Sims. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Taken down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Stafford. Being chased out left. Complete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Second and goal from the 6 this time. A shotgun snap for Stafford. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Galladay's got it. And the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay. As the first half is winding down, and the Lions have taken the lead. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
He'll leer this one out deep for Sims. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Peterson. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. It's James. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Peterson. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Peterson on the carry. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 20-yard line. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the end. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, here's Smith. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Complete to Antonio Gibson.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
10-6.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Smith. That one caught by Gibson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This is brought in by Gibson. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. This offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Stafford on 3rd down. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he's across for 2 points. Well, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now it's Stafford. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up near the 34. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up.
He'll look to throw.
At the 49-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. Even after more than a decade in the league, Smith still one to account for with his legs as he picks up a first.
First down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Smith's pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.